Hello. Oh shit, I forgot to hit my record button. Welcome to the Stephanie Show. We're at Mister Tramps. And today, my guest is Gina.
You want me to pronounce my
Yes, pronounce your last name.
It's Sigillito.
Sigillito. I want to say it's Sigillito.
Yeah, I know. People just like...
That might's off.
Yeah, there you go. It's a red button.
I turned the switch off.
Oh, you did the
Turn the switch on.
Oh well, fuck it. It's okay.
Top of the mic.
We're not going to get an audio version today.
Okay.
This is better? Yeah, this is good. We're on Ustream. The world is great. I'm in a better mood this week. Last week I was in a shitty mood. Really fucking shitty mood. It's been kind of horrible, but it's getting better. Yeah, my guest is Gina. We met through a website that we were contributing to. We won't talk about that. But Gina, she's a superstar. Tell the world what you do.
Oh my God. Well, yeah, first of all, the title for this podcast was like really daunting and no pressure at all. But I've been in Austin for 4 years. Tomorrow, so tomorrow's my 4-year anniversary. And I have my own PR company here in town. I represent a lot of musicians and small businesses also and nonprofits, but a lot of musicians. And I'm also a writer. I've written almost 4 books. It'll be 4 books in like 2 weeks. So I've written 3 books and I'm on my 4th. So.
What are the titles of the books?
I wrote 2, despite my crazy Italian last name. My mom's Irish, so I've written 2 books on Irish history. One is called The Wisdom of the Celts, which is like 12 years old now. I think you can still get it on Amazon. And the other one is 50 Irish Women That Changed the World, which is called Daughters of May, 50 Irish Women That Changed the World.
15 Irish?
50, yeah.
Irish women that changed the world.
Yeah. So you start with Queen Maeve, who was a really ancient Irish queen. And then Sinead O'Connor is my last. And it was published in 2007, so there probably would be more now. But but I finished it in 2006, I think.
So who was your favorite 3 out of? I mean, I know they're probably all your favorite because you wrote about them. But like who are some of them? Like maybe 3 that stand out the most.
Definitely Sinead O'Connor would be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because especially when I was writing about her, I mean, she's always got some craziness going on in her life, but I had just seen her at the Beacon Theater in New York. She kind of made a musical comeback, and it was packed, it was sold out, and it was really cool to see her kind of get her life back together and have a great voice and, kind of come through the music industry, which I...
And she's mostly known for that time that she won SNL and tore up the picture of the Pope, which at the time, I grew up Catholic and I didn't totally understand it, but that was a really powerful statement.
Yeah, and it was I was actually interning at NBC the night that happened, so I was interning at the local station.
Oh my God!
So we just heard the phones ringing off the hook, and I used to get to go see some of the rehearsals too, because it was just up the floor, up one floor, but and it turned out to be pretty, I hate to say, prescient, because then the whole scandal in the Catholic Church. I'm Catholic too, so it was kind of like, wow, why did she do that? But then
there's a reason why she did it.
Yeah, I mean, and then I don't know if you remember, she went on, she performed in New York at the Bob Dylan birthday celebration.
No,
She got like booed off the stage, and I mean, she still performed, but it was kind of a crazy time in her life. So she was interesting to write about.
Well, because I mean, there was a reason why she was making that statement.
Yeah, and she was just, her life was kind of like, wow, how she came through having a pretty traumatic childhood.
Wasn't she wasn't she in a boarding school at one point?
Yeah, she was in a reform school actually in Ireland, which you can only imagine what that must have been like. And then kind of I think kind of an abusive household, and then got into the music industry, which was like 20-something, which is a hardcore industry for anybody, but like if somebody is a little fragile, it's definitely, a trial. So I think she went through all that instant fame stuff,
Well, what was going through your head when you saw that happening? I mean, you were there when it happened. I mean, what was going through your mind?
Well, I was just watching on the TV monitor when she went with the Pope incident.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Why did she do that? Because she's just basically destroyed her career, because she'd had other incidents before that, like the thing with Frank Sinatra where she wouldn't stand for the national anthem. There's just other stuff before that.
Fuck Frank Sinatra.
Well, you know. No matter how you feel about Frank Sinatra.
No, he was a good singer, but
yeah. So that was that. But then after that, I thought, oh my God, it's over. It's completely over.
I just couldn't imagine the energy in the air. Like, I couldn't imagine. I can't believe you were there. Oh my gosh, can I touch you? That's so fucking awesome.
Well, I just had to see the phones ring off the hook, which was probably like, and I thought, if Saturday Night Live people are calling in, that's bad. You know, because it's not, it's going to be more of a crowd.
And it also kind of speaks to, like, how you do, how, I guess, mainstream TV has to feed to the masses, basically. Like they have to kind of feed into these ideologies and kind of coddle people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people think that Saturday Night Live is irreverent, and it is. And it
yeah.
Can be, but I think, there's still people watching.
Yeah, it's from all those late nights.
Something like that happens. So it was cool. But it was also cool to see her make it come in.
Right.
You know, for all the press and stuff. I'm a real big Jackie Kennedy fan too, and she's like got a lot of Irish blood.
Is she in your book? Or?
Yeah, she is. Yeah. So that was one of the other favorites. For two pretty disparate women, but yeah, maybe that.
And who was the queen you were talking about earlier?
Queen Maeve. She's an ancient queen, and there's sort of a controversy over whether she existed or not. But she's like totally fierce warrior. Queen, and so when you see a lot of Irish literature, just pubs, anything, you'll see a picture of Maeve. I don't know if you've been to Ireland, but like she's everywhere, kind of like what you would expect, like fiery, red-haired Irish woman. So so I started with her, and then I went chronologically because I thought apparently there hadn't been a book done like this before, which I'm kind of shocked because there's a lot of books on Irish history. But apparently there's not a book that had taken Irish women and kind of gone chronologically through like what happened in Ireland, what was happening here. Because women could vote in Ireland before they could vote here. We had 2 Irish women presidents. And
that's funny because Ireland's like recently just voted gay.
I know. And it's just amazing like
how progressive they can be.
They can be, yeah. And then there's other things that are really, not progressive, but I think it's because it's a really young country now. I think Dublin is like almost everybody's under 25 now. It's like 50% or something. And so I think the places that people went out and really voted, the constituency was really, I was really shocked by that. I had friends in Ireland.
Yeah, because like 10 years ago, divorce was
illegal. Yeah, you had to go through some special process and stuff. So.
You had to go talk to the priest and suck his dick.
Well, I don't know what you had to do, but it was not good. So, but now it's definitely.
And your other 2 books, what are the titles of those?
These are 2 books I've done for the University of Kansas, so they're more like academic for kids. They're passages for kids, high school students, to get them to be interested in reading. So it's a lot of creative, just passages, things like that. So.
And the book you're almost done with
is another University of Kansas book, so that kind of.
You're a badass.
I do a lot, but I know everybody in Austin has like 4 jobs, so I don't know if I'm any different,
Yeah, but they're not as pretentious. I think we know what we're talking about along those lines.
Yeah.
So you have your own PR company, and how long have you been doing that?
I've been doing marketing and PR for 15 years. I started out in publishing in New York, but I've had my own company for 4 years. So when I left New York, I had a lot of PR clients that were just on the side. I did a lot of music stuff on the side, and I thought I'm going to make it my own thing, and I've just expanded this year, actually. I have a partner now, and designer. So I think when we were talking about expanding our business, that's when like January, February, that's when.
So you're like a powerhouse woman with your business right now.
Yeah,
what was the name of it again?
It's Gina Rock PR, so it's my name, and RIQ is my middle name's Raquel PR. So it kind of appeals to a lot of musicians and stuff. But I definitely am picking up more nonprofits, and I'm trying to do a little more diverse clients, just
right.
Make us more diverse too.
I should take you to the Austin Film Meet tonight with me.
That would be awesome, actually.
If you want to come.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need a ride?
Yeah.
I think it's in South Austin. It's like 7 p.m.
Oh.
Yeah, they're having like a little taco party.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just gonna bring you anyway. I'm just like, hey. Yeah, because I love the Austin film community. I mean, it's not just filmmakers, but game developers and just random people. I mean, musicians show up too, just in case there's a filmmaker that needs music. Or you're a PR person.
Yeah, well, and that's one of the music things too, is that we're. I speak at some conferences here in town, and it's how to get musicians get their work into TV and film. Because that's a really great way to get exposure.
You're like a godmother.
I mean, because that's like, you know, I mean, some Austin local bands have broken out doing that, you know, having just a song on Sons of Anarchy or whatever it is, and that's just catapulted their career. You know,
kind of like White Denim. White Denim's the only Austin band that I can think of that's gone.
Yeah.
I know there's several others.
Yeah, Black Pistol Fire, I don't know if you know them, but they're amazing. They're really, really good. But they had a song on Sons of Anarchy, and I think that really put them into another orbit. And then they did ACL Fest last year at the ACL stage. So
do you do the ACL every year?
Yeah, I'm doing it this year. I'm doing Fun Fest, which I haven't done. I have not done, but the lineup was so cool that, yeah.
Have you, of all the ACL festivals, have you had an opportunity to meet any famous musicians or bands?
I've met famous musicians, like, you know, actually more in New York, because I used to go to, you know, more like, I went to MTV Video Awards a few times.
Oh, wow.
Hall of Fame and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's just stuff I used to get to do. I mean, that was just like, I used to be a seat filler, I don't know if you know what that is, but
No.
if they do tapings, they don't want empty seats, they want, like, usually younger girls or, you know,
Yeah.
and so you just get to do stuff. So I went to, that's how I got to go to the MTV Awards, and I did meet Beyonce, like, really briefly. She said, that's my big. Marilyn Manson walked by me, you know, that kind of stuff.
he just walked by you and went.
I know. But I think I met more like film people because I did a lot of Irish stuff in New York. So I met Gabriel Byrne, which was like I couldn't really talk when that happened. But I don't get like starstruck or tongue-tied too much. But that was like So yeah. That was cool. So yeah.
I get kind of starstruck when I met Emo Phillips.
Yeah, I saw him like several times, like everywhere at Moon Tower. I don't know if you were.
He was like, I mean, I didn't go. I actually didn't stay the whole entire time. I ended up giving my badge to a comedian so he could sneak in and watch some shows.
The irony.
I know, right? I was supposed to write an article about it, but I was like, I'm over it.
Yeah.
It just wasn't the same this year as it was last year, but
yeah.
Emo was definitely up at the bar a lot.
Yeah.
Just converging, just talking to everybody.
Yeah.
Between him and Tim Merkin.
Yeah, I loved him.
Tim, oh my gosh, he was so receptive. Like, he was like probably the nicest celebrity I've ever fucking met.
Well, I've never seen his act before, and we were trying to get into another show, and my friend got into the Dr. Katz thing, and so I ended up over to Merkin, and he was amazing. I thought he was really, really funny. So that's what I love about Montero. You do get to see like people you haven't really heard before. So.
Yeah, last year it was Kids in the Hall.
Yeah.
And the cutest one, what's the cutest one? He's like got brown hair. I always say he's the cutest one. I forget what his name was, but he passed me by. We passed in the street, and we looked in each other's eyes briefly. And that was it, and that was good enough for me. Because like I had my press badge on, and I didn't want to be that annoying person. Hey, can I get an interview?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But I got to talk to Scott Thompson a little bit. He was sitting next to Dana Gold.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they were just fucking weird.
Yeah.
They were just, they were in their own little fucking planet.
Yeah, we went to the show last year, and then we went to another show at the Speakeasy like a night later, and they were just there, like in the crowd, and they were like, oh hey, and we're like, hey.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're
They are. They were that clown. Who was that clown?
Oh, that, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He's got stuff on YouTube now.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I don't know, that kind of annoys the fuck out of me. They were fixated on that clown.
I know. But yeah, Emo was like everywhere. I felt like every show I went to, he was either in the show or in the audience.
Yeah, he was always stirred up at the bar, and I like that the bar was open all day.
Yeah.
This year.
Yeah.
Because it was just kind of like, if I want to land an interview with somebody, I'm just gonna stay at the bar. I don't need to go any. And you know, there weren't any shows that I wasn't really interested in this year. I mean, I got to see a little bit of Dr. Katz.
Yeah.
And it was Amy Schumer.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Amy Schumer, but she was up on stage and she was doing her thing, and everybody was laughing, and I was just like, I'm bored. You know?
Yeah, I think we got the good Dr. Katz one with Mark Maron.
Oh, good for you.
That was really.
Yeah.
And Emma was on that one too.
That must have been great.
It was awesome.
I got the shitty one then.
We pretty much got into everything. I felt like it wasn't a big part of this year, but we got into everything. Yeah, Oswald, Patton Oswalt was the only thing that was like forbidden. It was the mob scene. So.
Yeah. Doesn't he have a podcast, Patton Oswalt?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I'm bad. I have a podcast, but I don't really listen to anybody else's podcast.
I'm like obsessed with Mark Maron's now because I saw him last year.
I love his atheist song or his prayer song.
Yeah, I think the last one I heard was the one he did with Richard Linklater, and it was great. It was just right before Boyhood was going to get hurt.
But seriously, that guy is so warm.
Yeah.
Like, he wanted to have a conversation with me. I was like, what? You know, he asked me what I do, and I was telling him some of the stuff that I do, and I told him about my documentary idea, and he was just like, he's like, I want to talk to you some more, but then, like, other people want his attention, too, because, of course, because he's a celebrity.
Yeah.
But it's just the fact that he was so warm to me.
Yeah, he was really warm. I felt on the podcast, I've never met him, but he just seemed like a genuine. I thought Boyhood really captured what he was all about. I love that movie. And, you know, it's just a real beauty to it.
It's nice to see people who are that. I hate this thing. This keeps flying around. It's nice to see celebrities like that who have a platform, who are genuine people.
Yeah.
Who, I mean, of course, they're artistic and they can't help but draw energy, but it seems like he's using it to better humanity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And definitely, even after he kind of got shut out of the Oscars, he, you know, was just kind of like, hey, you know, he still cares about Austin film, and, you know, was really dedicated to making it, you know, getting it out there and representing it. So that's who I like to see.
Yeah.
You know, kind of,
yeah.
But he seems totally genuine. So.
I think it's cool that we have that advantage of kind of being behind the scenes of all things.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I kind of like that too. It's like who people really are, and then who they.
That too, and it's like you have the opportunity to help people, you know, like foster people's careers.
Yeah, and I mean, I've done that with, you know, I have a lot of people that aren't my clients at home, but I would, you know, when I wrote the website that we worked for, I wrote about people every week that I just thought were really super talented and not getting, you know, necessarily the press.
Yeah.
Because, you know, here we have, you know, we have a limited press outlets, you know. And so it's, if I can, you know, help somebody else get a career out until I announce that, you know, just because I, as a music lover, I want to see people succeed.
That too, and it's like, I mean, you got to help other people to get where you want them to get. Yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
To me, that feels like that works better.
Yeah.
You got to really ruin the community.
With me, it does. I mean, I've had people who are blatantly, and I'm sure you have too, just blatantly kind of out for, you know,
themselves.
And it's like,
oh, I see that so much. I see that a lot. It drives me fucking crazy.
Yeah, I know, and it's not the way to be in life.
No,
it's not. And I did live in New York for a long time, and that does not go over there, I can tell you. And so, you know,
right.
You know, and I've never been that kind of person. Like, if I want to help you, I'm gonna help you.
That it only gets you so far, and then when you get to a certain point where, you know.
Yeah. And I think you get known for being
an asshole.
Yeah.
It's like, I think Madonna was rumored to have done that, though.
Oh, really?
That was the rumor that she was always stepping on other people.
Yeah, I think so. I still think she's pretty badass.
Oh, she is.
I mean, she can do that, but there's some people who just can't do it.
I kind of felt bad for her when she kissed Drake, and, like,
yeah,
he wasn't receptive to it. Do what? But I mean, in a way, like, it's like an older woman should be able to retain her sexuality. Yeah. I mean, there's older women that still like to fuck. You know?
Yeah, that's just perception. She's still beautiful, I think. You know?
Yeah, she is.
She certainly loves that, but sometimes she, I don't know. Maybe he just wasn't into it.
I don't know. I don't like Drake anyway. Fuck him.
I'm going to go.
Fuck you, Drake. Fuck you. Like he's paying attention right now.
If he's listening.
What? Like he like stumbles across this website. He's like, the bitch been talking about me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find out who she is and slap her.
I'll see him at ACL. I'll be like, that girl.
Stephanie Anderson said you suck, Drake. Is Drake coming to ACL?
Yeah. He's one of the headliners, actually.
Yeah.
People have like, yeah, people have opinions.
Well, I mean, okay, I don't. He's a talented lyric.
Yeah, I think he's very talented.
I mean, there's people out there that are talented and fine, but it's just like you bore me still. I don't know, my attention span's like really short.
Well, I think it's like what it's the lineup for ACL is always a weird thing because people are there's always rumors about who could possibly come, and so if it comes being short of that, D'Angelo was a rumor, and now he's going to be a fun fest. So
D'Angelo?
Yeah, and he's like somebody who's not performed for a long time, and it's significant in public. He's got a great album out.
Right.
I was looking for the same thing. So I guess I'll be going to Fun Fest too. There's a lot of it's the cool part.
I've never been to Fun Fest. I'm kind of like, I don't know, like, I'm not a big like music festival person, unless I can camp out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think ACL is one of the better ones, and I'm not just saying that because I'm here. I mean, I've been to a lot, but it's like, but I was at Woodstock '94. That was the mud year where you like.
And was that the first Woodstock they tried bringing back, or?
Yeah, that was the 25th anniversary. So it was like I was like 23. So then it was like okay, but now I would never do it. We were camped out in the middle for 3 days. My friend and like her cousin from Belfast.
Right.
I don't know. He must have been like, what did you bring me to? But it was. I mean, we got to see Aerosmith and like some really cool people, but it was just like, it was crazy.
Do you think that Woodstock '94, like the 25th or 25th anniversary, kind of spinned off like more music festivals in that manner? Because I went to Rothbury. Did you ever hear about that? Well, Rothbury was a music festival, and it was in Rothbury, Michigan, and it was like on private land, and it was in a forest, and there was a lot of, it was lit up, and Dave Matthews was there, Snoop Dogg, John Mayer, a bunch of major names of Montreal. There was a bunch of major names there. So like, I don't know, like, I guess maybe it's my age, but I didn't recognize like a bunch of like music festivals until after Woodstock.
I mean, I think that's, Lilith Fair came up around that time and stuff, and they were starting to have more outdoor ones, and now I think it's just become like a thing,
Yeah.
So it probably kicked it off because then they had Woodstock '99, which was the fire.
Yeah.
Everybody setting on fire, but they still had it, and they'll probably keep going with that. But I think it's, and also just the internet. I mean, people know more about festivals now.
Yeah.
So I even asked my mom why weren't you at Woodstock, and she's like, because I was in Kansas City, Missouri, and I hadn't heard about it. But there was no internet, there wasn't MTV, we had nothing.
It was like it wasn't publicized.
Exactly. So he happened to be. I had an ex-boyfriend who actually his dad he went and it was too. So we got the original Woodstock, and that was like we had all the tickets and all that stuff. So so it was very cool.
So did you ever go to Lilith Fair?
No, I never did. So. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't really.
They still have that though, right?
I don't think so. I mean, I think it's it's definitely not happening anymore. I don't think.
That makes me sad.
Yeah, it wasn't really when I was. It wasn't ever where I was. I moved to New York in '89, and I just didn't go to festivals the way I do now. Like, which is funny because New York, everything was in New York, so I was just sort of done a lot of stuff there. So.
Well, at least you did the SNL bit.
Yeah. Well, I got to do a lot of
so fucking
stuff
cool.
in New York, but I just didn't travel. I didn't have to travel to do festivals. I did a lot of traveling for other stuff.
Because it was all there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, people came in New York.
So you went to New York in '89, and how long did you live there?
Over 20 years, till 2010. So, yeah.
Do you miss it?
Sometimes. I mean, I still have a lot of friends there, so I go back probably once every year or two. Yeah, and there's certain things I miss about it, but I don't know if I could ever live there again. So, because it's changed a lot too. It's, you know, they hear a lot of artists out, a lot of clubs are closing and stuff. So.
Oh, yeah, like, it was not just CBGBs, but what other clubs? That was one that was kind of like everybody around the world drifted about.
Yeah, there's one called Max Fish, which I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of clubs on the Lower East Side that were ones that a lot of people knew. And there's a place called Motor City that we used to have, like, meetings of my bands there and stuff. And so it's just like a lot of nostalgic stuff really more than anything. And yeah, so I kind of hear about something closing every week. You know,
it's kind of like here though.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we had a mayor, Bloomberg, who really just didn't want artists to live in New York. He said, too many artists in New York, which I don't, I mean, I don't really get what that means. But anyway, so there used to be a lot of artists, like, in the Union Square area, just selling their paintings or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's all gone. So there's just a lot of parts of it that I miss, but they're not going there anymore, you know? So it's still a great city, but it's just changed.
And that's funny that you say that, because it's like over here in Austin, it's known for artists, but the artists are leaving because they can't afford to live here.
Yeah, and that's what happened in New York. I mean, you know...
Are we being pushed out intentionally is what I want to know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's...
Passively.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the week I had my going away party, which was October 2010, there were like 5 friends who were going away parties that week. So it was... A lot of people were kind of making that transition, which made it easier for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a really good job there, you know, made a good salary, and you know, so it was hard in that way. I was like, oh, I'm taking a big risk, but I had been wanting to move down here for a few years, so I just decided to do it. So.
Well, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah.
I hope you're happy here.
Yeah, I am. Like, I met you. That was like we had met for a long time before.
Yeah, I still need to do that photo shoot. Which I actually lost contact with that lady. She was rebuilding her online magazine. Her name was Marianne. She was the one that's from New York. And she's gone. I can't find her now. So she got really ill.
Is the magazine still happening? Or?
I don't know. I think I just need to do it.
Yeah. Well,
I need pictures anyway.
I know. Well, I'm totally happy to help, but I got totally slammed too, so I know.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm kind of like, I have so many like things thrown my way, and there's so many things that I want to do that I'm at a point where I'm able to narrow it down.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was. I was like, okay, I've got about 5 jobs now.
Yeah. It's like which one of these is helping me out? Which one?
Yeah, and which one is just taking up a lot of time that's not.
Yeah.
I just don't have. So.
Yeah.
So I think we both made that decision at the same time.
Probably not even talking about it. Yeah.
So.
It's just, it's sad because like some of the work I was doing, it made me happy, and it made a lot of other people happy too. You know, like I love seeing people get excited about publicity.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like for them, it feels like they're feeling. I think they have a sense of validation.
Yeah, they totally do. Yeah.
And that little bit of validation that they receive helps them out.
Yeah, and especially in this town. I mean, that's why I like doing it. Is that, you know, again, we've got, you know, some big outlets that are really hard to crack, and then, you know, you've got tiers of, you know, how easy it is to get. You know, so if I pick somebody, I used to do like a weekly pick of bands.
Yeah.
And if I pick a couple people that were really like, you know, amazing, you know.
Yeah, and nobody knows about them.
Yeah, exactly. Or even if they were getting some, like, just super nice about it, and, you know, super appreciative. So
Is your arm tired yet?
no, I'm gonna switch hands.
My arms got a little tired. I mean, we had a setup, but it was just kind of like hard to talk
Yeah,
into.
you're leaning
my,
into the.
Yeah. You know, it's really weird looking at this. That's kind of weird for me to look at.
Look out. I know. I started out doing college radio, and then moved on to Pacifica station. It's called WBAI, and Irish radio show actually.
You're really into the Irish stuff.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's weird that I'm wearing my red.
I know.
Subconsciously.
Yeah, you did it for me. But but so that was super cool. But we didn't always have college radio. top-notch equipment, but it was really cool, and I think it prepared me for a lot of stuff.
So how long did you do that?
I mean, I started when I went to Barnard at Columbia University, so I did a radio show from 6 in the morning till 9 on Saturdays. I don't, things we do when we're young, but and then I went to Fordham University. I worked on a radio station there, and then went to BAI probably in 2006. So it's about, I don't know, like 4 or 5 years. Mm-hmm. And I did. It was just a weekend show, and I did like some of the women's history, did interviews and stuff. But I think it prepared me for doing publicity and knowing what it's going to be. Now I get people on the radio, and get them radio shows, and I kind of know how to approach people about doing that, and what the person's going to go through, and what kind of questions are going to be asked.
So did you get any well-known people on your radio show, or?
Yeah, we got. I used to interview I don't know if you ever heard of the author she had an advertisement for selling book, but I interviewed her. Interviewed part of it. Civil rights leader in Ireland. So that was a big thing because had been, she's been a favorite of mine for a long time, so I got to interview her, which is kind of but cool. And so now I'm pretty relaxed about it. So when you actually asked me this week, I was like, yeah.
I'm just glad you're here.
So I was super excited. Yeah, I haven't done a radio show. It's my first one.
Yeah, Mister Tramps. It's very professional, isn't it, ladies?
Mister Tramps. I haven't been here.
Mister Tramps is pretty cool.
I got to meet the owner.
Yeah, the owner's crazy.
Is he in here now?
I don't know. He might have walked off somewhere.
I think he's outside.
Yeah. He's like, well, my name's Alfredo. He's very. Well, the thing is about Alfredo is that he's very supportive of local artists, and doing this is hosting things like this is his way of trying to help people develop a platform, Which, for me, this has been pretty, the discipline of showing up every Sunday and doing this every Sunday has been helpful for me, because I'm the most disorganized person you'll ever meet. And I say, well, it's because I'm an artist. Everything's organic. And, a lot of my stuff does come organically, but, having to merge the organic and having a little bit of precision to execute it has been a challenge for me.
Yeah, and it's just good to have that, especially if you do have a bunch of different jobs, to have that discipline.
Yeah.
Because I've had to, I've spent my 20 years, I worked in publishing for 20 years in New York, so I had, a 9-to-5 job in addition to all the other stuff. And now it's, I own my own business and do a bunch of other stuff, so I have to, I really kind of need a weekend, or, it's just I kind of have to fit in.
I'm going to have you represent me now.
I'd love to, man.
She's representing me, bitches.
Wait, on my Facebook page. So.
Yeah, let me get some money first.
I was actually looking at comedians too, because I was thinking at Moon Tower, a bunch of people that,
There's a lot of comedians who could benefit from some PR.
Yeah.
I don't know how, I think maybe, PR is probably differently than having an agent.
Mm-hmm. It is a little bit, although they're saying PR is the new management, because nobody really wants to be a manager in music anymore.
Yeah.
But PR, there's some glamorous sides to it, and you get results. So
right.
So
do you have a fee or anything like that?
Yeah, I do, and it's different for small businesses and for musicians because they don't.
So what you do, I guess I'm asking for myself, but with musicians, if you book a show for them, do you get a certain percentage of?
I actually don't do that much booking. I do some, but mainly it's getting reviews for people writing press releases, getting them on Good Day Austin, or I've got some clients like Good Day Austin or Radio or Balcony TV or just some of the outlets here in town. So so it's a lot more of that stuff. I have done some booking. It's difficult.
Because that's what, I think most comedians are probably people that try to help booking.
Yeah.
Totally, exposure-wise, if they have some kind of weird thing going on, then they need to be on Good Day Austin.
Yeah, I think, that would be, but, Good Day Austin has that morning music, it's very, so that's kind of a built thing I have. I think comedian might be harder. to get, you know, but you never know. Because especially when winter rolls around, I mean, there's a huge comedy scene here, and I think it could be more part of the culture here.
I think, yeah, I mean, the comedy scene's really diverse.
Yeah.
And I kind of think that, I don't know, there's a lot of younger comics here, and you don't have a lot of comics here that have been doing comedy for 20 years.
Yeah.
So when you don't have like that older generation here to kind of like be that influence for the younger, it's kind of hard to get a lot of them to stay.
Mm-hmm.
Which right now, in my mind, Maggie May is probably one of the comedians which I think she's been doing it for about 10 years now.
Mm-hmm.
So in my mind, she's one of those, if she sticks around, she'd be like the godmother of the town, and like would be a good, and I think she has a good influence on the rest of the community, because she's like a cheerleader, and she's very nurturing.
Mm-hmm.
She nurtures a lot of the other comedians. And this is what I've observed.
Yeah.
So that would be lovely if we had comedians that were, you know, she's been on the Huffington Post, she's been on Comedy Central, she's been on different things. So we had like people like her sticking around. We would probably have a stronger comedy scene.
Well, that's the thing. I mean,
Yeah.
that's you know what we're experiencing with the music scene now too. Is you need to keep, you know, the older, more established musicians to kind of guide the way, you know, and create the scene, because otherwise, it's just, you know.
It's still a springboard for a lot of things.
Yeah.
And what's happening too, on top of it being a springboard, it's becoming more expensive for any kind of person who is an artist to live here. I mean, I don't know how much longer I can live here.
No. Yeah, I mean, I do other things. Like if I just did music here, it would be a real struggle. But I do other kinds of things, like, you know, write books and you know. So it's for me, it's. But yeah, I can see it will surpass. You know.
I hope so. Like film-wise, like New Orleans has a really good film scene, has a strong film scene. And then recently, like, the state of Texas cut back budget for the filming and game industry.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I just saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, you read that?
Awesome. Yeah, because that affects. I don't. You know, I think people don't think about it, but that affects the music industry too, because they're all joining.
Well, you can't have film without music.
Yeah, and you can't. Gaming is a huge place for musicians to play music. So, yeah, that's so great. I've been following it for a long time.
To me, that kind of, like, you know, I mean, I've been bitching about how much I need Austin, how much I want to get out of here. I think I've driven some of my friends nuts with that. But to me, that kind of solidified maybe I do need to go on tour and get the fuck out. You know? Because, I mean, like, I don't expect to be famous by any means. Like, I'm not looking for fame, you know, like, to be, you know what I mean? I just want to be able to have some kind of career in film.
Yeah.
And I feel like I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that here or not.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing I have an internet platform.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the Texas Music Office is the same way. They got rid of, you know, the person that had been in charge since before Abbott became governor, actually got rid of Casey Monahan. He'd been head of the Texas Music Office for over 20 years. And they got rid of him. We thought, is there going to be, you know, a Texas Music Office? They did replace him with someone else, but I think the big thing too is like, okay, if you get rid of film and music and gaming, I don't know what, you know, what's the draw. You might as well just turn back time here. Yeah. I mean, and that's really a stupid move to do, especially when you have all sorts of people moving here from around the country. I know, for this reason.
I mean, it's not just Austin. I mean, there's people moving into Texas.
Yeah.
Why are they all moving here? And then you're going to cut one of the.
Yeah.
I mean, people like to be entertained. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. And then, you can't take your 2 or 3 main commodities and go, we don't need them. And then just, then there's kind of...
That's what's so backwards about the state.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like having to make sure that you have rights to your own fucking uterus. Yeah. It's something like that.
Well, just the education cuts.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, it's just a lot of stuff.
Oh, don't get me started. My sister, like, was a special education teacher, and she experienced all that shit within the public school system here in Texas. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't know, I'm a little afraid of that last election. I was like, wow. Not one person I voted for won, that's amazing.
Well, who knows if they were really voted in.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there weren't that many people voting.
Fuck them. I don't know. There's, you know, like, there's problems all over the world. You know, as I hear people complain, like I hear people in the UK complain about the United Healthcare and how a lot of it is, you know, with David Cameron being elected, but even before he was elected, people were shutting down or privatizing some sectors of it. And that's a big problem here in America. There's a lot of government entities that are being privatized, and that's dangerous. We do need one. We do need a government.
Yeah.
And we need a government that's regulated by the people. And no, our government's been bought out for quite a long while now.
Well, and just with all the flooding, I mean, they got federal funding, and I'm like,
Oh, they didn't. San Marcos did not give them the federal funding. Yeah, like, because it was Hayes County declared national disaster. Or, yeah, the governor made it a national disaster. But, yeah, I forgot what county San Marcos is in. But they didn't get any of the funding, FEMA funding. And a lot of them are affected by the flood in San Marcos.
Like most of them.
I mean, it's like, I'm not there and we don't live there. And I don't think the news is covering San Marcos as much as they should.
Yeah.
They have been.
I mean, I've just been seeing it like through friends, you know.
Yeah, I've been seeing what's going on in San Marcos. Yeah, I have friends in San Marcos too, and I've been hearing about all that going on through them, not through the news. That's fucked up.
Well, the national news is kind of going Texas. I don't know. I mean, it's the national news. They can't cover everything, but and they also kind of make it look like it's not here. I mean, you know.
Well, like I have a friend that's he's moving from South Carolina to Washington State. He's going to pass through Austin. And he was under the impression that all of Austin was flooded.
I know. Yeah,
I'm like, no, we're good.
I know. I was actually out of town for my brother's graduation, and I came back like when the 10 tornadoes were coming down.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's nice to fly over Dallas through that. Dallas is a big lake. I mean, I can tell you, I've flown over many times. I was just like, wow. So,
yeah. I didn't get to look at downtown when it was flooded. I mean, of course, I live north. And one of the major roads that I use, it's right in my neighborhood, turned into a lake. And then there's this I would have like a big pond in my my backyard behind my fence. It's just like a huge lot that was built for drainage. It ended up being like a big pond, but like the next day it was all gone. And I was thinking, whoever designed the drainage system for this small little suburban town was a fucking genius. Yeah. I don't know how, I know my sister, she lives on 250, not 250, so she lives off the North Loop, and there was videos of cars just floating down the street.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I felt when Sandy hit New York, and it was the same deal. It was like the East Village was completely, walking up to the cabs, talking to cabs, and it's just like, so, but it's all fine now. So,
yeah, everyone survives, it's good. Yeah. It was just funny, watching how while I was thinking this, like how mundane, suburban life is, and all this water happens, and it gets really flooded, and everybody comes out of their houses like a bunch of fucking ants, and they're all taking pictures with their cell phones. I'm like, how boring is our life? And we're so excited.
Yeah, I missed although I do have a friend who's a storm chaser, so he actually is, he's chasing all the tornadoes and stuff.
Was he taking pictures?
Yeah, and video and stuff, and I was actually still in Missouri with my parents, but I was like, whoa, so, I'm right off East Riverside, so it didn't affect us at all, but I came back and I was like, my apartment's still here, it's fine.
That's too bad, the rest of you guys, fuck you guys.
Yeah, sorry. No, but all my friends seem to be fine,
Awesome. We got 10 minutes. Does anybody have any questions for Gina?
If you did, you probably don't.
I sound pretty aggressive.
Yeah, you do.
Get the fuck up here. Ask a question. I'm glad those people left. They were too fucking loud. I was about to say something.
Were they with the other show?
Oh yeah, it was their crew.
Oh, okay.
But they were nice enough to get up and say, "Let's leave. We're making too much noise." And I'm like, "Yeah, you are."
Yeah, they were a little.
They're a little rambunctious. They're having a good time here.
It's Sunday. Nice day.
It is. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm pretty confident in my abilities to go travel and film people, so
yeah.
And I'm gonna do that Thank you, everybody who wants to be a part of it if you're watching right now. I give you claps. Everyone clap for the people. Sir. This is serious. Oh, I thought she looks like she's crying.
I hope she is.
I think, I had no idea. Did y'all listen to that SNL story? Assholes. She was on the set of SNL when Sinead O'Connor tore up that picture of the Pope. Yeah.
No, that was like in the beginning.
Yeah. Assholes.
She was telling me some important stories about herself. You should have her as a guest someday too.
Yeah, I'll have Rachel as a guest.
I think your guest right now is awesome. I'm sorry.
Shut the fuck up, you're done. I think that's the highlight of this podcast, was the fact that you were in the same premises when that happened.
Which is weird, because I didn't think that would be at all.
That's like magical for me.
I was like, God, 20. I wasn't even out of college yet, but my last year of college.
And they made her, they gave her another picture to tear up, didn't they?
Yeah. I think so.
Fuckers.
But that was it. That was the end of her.
Do what?
I was just saying she has really nice shoes.
Who? She's not part of the show. What's wrong with you?
Sorry, Gina.
It's okay.
I think that's it. I think I'm done. Okay, please, will you please give a shout out for your business?
Well, yeah, it's Gina Rock PR, and you can find me on Facebook under Gina Rock, RIQ PR, or on my website. So I'm pretty much everywhere on the internet. So.
She represents.
And I'm usually out a lot doing either singing with me on my videos or doing promo or something. So.
Doing promo?
Yeah, well, I meet a lot of people and they're like, I know you from somewhere, and I'm like, maybe. I mean, it could be I met you. And, yeah. So.
Awesome. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. I'm gonna go outside and have a cigarette. Fuck you, nigger. What's wrong with me? We're done. I'm starting to lose it, Alfredo. Okay, well, I'm going to play some music. We're at Mister Tramps. I want to thank Mister Tramps for hosting me. Thank you, Gina, for coming on.
Thank you very much. It was great to see you.
And we'll see everybody next week. And yeah. Bye.